News coming in from Mumbai. India Today has accessed details of how the attacker tried to mislead the cops with a full-fledged strategy. Attacker lied to the police, saying he was from Bengal. He started to fumble after the cops got stronger with their statements, with their attack on realizing that he is clearly the suspect. And he started to fumble, and that's where his statements changed. Cops basically are questioning him, and it was at that point when they nabbed down the suspect. Eventually, it appears that this individual succumbed and confessed that he is not from Bengal simply. He's a Bangladeshi national, illegally entered into India through Bengal about a few months ago. The confession is making the case under charges of Foreigners Act. He was then asked to contact his brother back in Bangladesh. This is very interesting. It was the brother's birth certificate that he possibly sought to prove, that eventually could show that he was a Bangladeshi national. He was asked to contact his brother back in Bangladesh, and the document that was accessed by the Mumbai police proved that he is in fact a Bangladeshi national. Mustafa Sheikh is joining me for the latest on that. Mustafa, this is just too many twists and turns coming in. Tell us more. So that is what was very intriguing, that I also intended to understand. How did the Mumbai police eventually not only nab him, but because there were so many suspects, realized he's the one who is the attacker?
Well, Pooja, it seems that once the attack happened, and after which the statements were recorded, one of the first statements was of the house help at Saif Ali Khan's house, which is Lima, and she gave some descriptions of how the accused looked like. And for the longest time, the crime branch and Mumbai police was looking at the CCTV footages in and around the area where Saif Ali Khan lives, which is Bandra, where we are. And from there, they went through about through 500 CCTV footages. And through that footages, they tried to locate his movement and also how he looks like. At the same time, because he was changing his looks, he was changing his clothes, the crime branch focused on the shoes which he was wearing, and the pattern of shoes were the same, and that's how they were knowing that they are following the right accused or the same accused. And once he was in Thane, he is said to have made a UPI payment, to which the location, because the police had lost him at Dadar, and after which they were not able to trace him. And through the UPI, once he used the UPI, they found that the location is of Thane, and they reached there. And reaching there, they launched a manhunt in a mangrove area, and it took the entire night. About 150 police officials were going through each and every hut. And what the officials have told us is that he was he was trying to hide, and he had some leaves shredded over him to hide. And a policeman who was looking through with a torch through these shredded areas found this accused. And then the questioning about what his nationality is. First he said he is a Bengali, he is from West Bengal, but he was not able to give details. And in later interrogation, they found out that he is from Bangladesh. Back to you.
Also help us understand what will be now the questioning like. How do they intend to take it forward? You're also telling us about the crime scene recreation. So the house, I believe, the area would be cordoned off right now. The family members wouldn't be there at this point.
Well, I'll just like to show you the house where we are. It's outside Saif Ali Khan's house, and this is where the attack has taken place. And the members of this house are coming in and going out. We have reports of Haina Kapoor at this house right now. So she came just a few hours before, and they are leaving and coming. So this has been, because this is not the only property they own in Mumbai, in Bandra. They have kept their stuff at this house. But the main important thing which remains here is that one, Saif Ali Khan being discharged and coming back to this house, and second, that the recreation of the crime scene is to happen here, and hence the accused will have to be brought in here. So that is where the family will have to be informed in advance. But be it this building or the other buildings, we are getting to see that there is some awareness about from the residents about the security guards which they are deploying. And there seems to be a a sense that they need to protect their places and residences better, and hence CCTV footages or more security guard is something which the societies in Bandar implement. But that is what the main story, main moral of the story from this case which comes to light is that there has to be enough security. Just because a building looks fancy doesn't it means it has to be presumed that it's a secure building. Back to you.
This has raised so many questions. One wouldn't expect, and it shouldn't have happened, such an easy breach for anyone, of course, but least of all to a celebrity which has been in the public domain at 2 a.m. to find this attacker armed in the house, and clearly you did not mean well, because this could have turned much fatal given the deep wounds that Saif Ali Khan has faced and is currently recovering from. Mustafa, please stay on with me, because the probe is intensifying here on. The Mumbai police says they have got the attacker, and his name is Shariful Islam. He's in police custody. He's not even an Indian national, that he's actually a Bangladeshi national and was living on different identities in and around Mumbai. According to the probe going on right now, that he had entered into India illegally and managed to have different documents with him to fake identities. Sources are telling India Today that the attacker wanted to basically steal money, realizing that this is a rich couple's residence, and then, if required, he can then head back to Bangladesh with the money or the bounty that he's managed to have. Now, India Today therefore has accessed also the questioning that the police is likely to be grilling him on now that he's in police custody for the next 5 days. Now, on top will be if there is any other crime that he has been part of in the past few weeks, months, since whenever he's been in India and in Maharashtra. Who was he in touch with in Mumbai? Was anyone else either involved in the attack in terms of helping him, logistics, shelter? And then the big question, who gave him the fake identity cards to be able to have this identity with which he could just be around, and told the cops he was from Bengal? Only further grilling did the cops realize he's not even an Indian national. Cops are expected to take take more references on it, and also he will be taken likely to the residence of the couple to recreate the crime scene.
2025 को रात में 2 बजे बांद्रा पुलिस स्टेशन की हद्दी में अभिनेता श्री सैफ अली खान इनके घर पर जबरी चोरी के उद्देश्य से उन पर हमला हुआ था। उस कारण से बांद्रा पुलिस स्टेशन में गुना दाखिल किया गया है और एक आरोपी को उसमें अरेस्ट किया गया है। आरोपी का नाम मोहम्मद शरीफुल इस्लाम शहजाद है।
Mustafa Sheikh continues to be with us. He's tracking all the latest, especially as part of the probe. Mustafa, clearly there would be a lot of pressure on the Mumbai police. It's after one of the top film families there that we are talking about. So tell me, what will be on agenda for them? Until when is he in custody for the police?
Well, yes, he is in police custody till this Friday, and there was a lot of pressure on Mumbai police because it was a high-profile case and it was taking time. It took about 72 hours for the accused to be finally nabbed, be it Mumbai police, and they had made various teams, be it the Mumbai crime branch, and it was also, it was a big task for the police to actually nab the accused so that the motive of this entire crime can be cleared, because there were various conspiracy theories which were floating around the Bollywood celebrities and what was happening, because Baba Siddiqui's mother has happened. There is the heightened security of Salman Khan. We are just panning towards the building where Saif Ali Khan stays. So there was a lot of pressure on Mumbai police because of various reasons to find this accused, zero on the motive, and they have said that it was a burglary or a theft attempt which went wrong, but they are still to confirm this, and also the recce which has taken place at Shah Rukh Khan's house, how is this connected to that? So these are things which they are still investigating. It's not an open and shut case, but there is some respite to them, because they say that the main accused who attacked Saif Ali Khan has been nabbed. Back to you.
Mustafa, keep tracking the latest on that. So remember, at least 5 days is what the cops have to be able to confirm what exactly happened, the modus operandi, intention, and if there were others involved in it. Now, here's what I want to tell you about the line of investigation that we have also accessed on what lines will the Mumbai police be grilling this individual. First, This is the crime that has surfaced after he was nabbed, and according to our sources, he appears to have confessed to the crime. But was there any other heinous crime that in any way that he was involved in, part of in the past few weeks, months, ever since he's been in the country? Importantly, even in this robbery attempt, did he have any other accomplice in robbery? How did he know so easily to be able to take the fire escape, found a door open and managed to leave as well? People that he was in touch with ever since he was in Mumbai. So he's definitely not a resident of Maharashtra. According to police sources, not even a citizen of this country. He's using fake identities. So who helped him reside in Mumbai? Who did he know? Because then those individuals may also be questioned, and specifically those he met in the past few days. And then, of course, the big question that pertains national security. How does someone who's not from the country and another nation, a neighbor nation, illegally intrude and enter into the country and then manage to come in Mumbai? Who helped him, importantly, then to get forged ID and documents? He definitely had some documents which had a certain Indian identity. On further questioning, they did realize that he has identities and relatives who are back in Bangladesh as well. So who helped him get such documents here in Mumbai? Mustafa, do you think that this will be a long chain trail that the Mumbai police needs to investigate, that he possibly had a brother back home that he was asked to contact? There are documents or details about him that are surfacing that realize that the original identities of Bangladesh, here he's managed to have multiple fake Indian identities.
Well, that's true, Pooja, that they will have to look at the entire history and past criminal background of this person. And, because Shariful Islam is a name which is of the study of interest for Mumbai police as of now, because what he did is Bangladesh also becomes important for this crime. Whether he has committed any crime, what was he doing while he was in Bangladesh, and what does his family do, how he entered Mumbai, how he got this murder weapon, or the weapon used in the crime. So these are things which are important for the police to investigate, and they'll have to do a thorough investigation. They'll have to do an entire study on this person, Shariful Islam, because they'll have to also study him psychologically to see actually what this person is like. Because being a foreigner, it also raises different law and order issues and questions, because at some point, even if he's convicted in this case, he'll have to then be deported. So these are things which the Mumbai police has to plan from now, and hence contacting his family, getting his family details are most important. Also, what will be important for the Mumbai police is to who was he in touch with while he was in Mumbai, and are there any accomplices? Are there any people who were helping him? Is there more than one such people who are looking to commit a crime just for the sake of some money? So these are things which the police has to investigate, because the next attack which happens, and if it turns out to be another Bangladeshi illegal immigrant, it will raise a lot of serious questions on the law and order, on the preventions taken by the police. So that is something which the Mumbai police will have to thoroughly investigate, and roots of this person who has been arrested and where he comes from, what he does, will be important to prevent all these crimes. Back to you.
Absolutely, there must definitely be a lot of pressure on the Mumbai police, because this incident raises not just the question of robbery or attempt to murder, but the situation turning much worse as well. Devesh Singh also joining me right now. He closely tracks the investigation agencies. Devesh, I want to bring you in here now. What is your understanding? How did the Mumbai police finally, amid so many suspects, so many CCTV evidence, they nabbed him? And then this whole statement coming in that he's after all a Bangladeshi national living in Mumbai.
Well, Pooja, this case was being investigated by the Bandra police, but there were multiple teams of police across Mumbai, across Zone 9, across the crime branch who were working on it. And these teams were scanning. They had the initial CCTV footage of Saif Ali Khan's building. They had the details which the complainant, Eliama, the caretaker of Saif Ali Khan's house, had given to police in her statement in the FIR. And now, armed with these details, they were going through the CCTV footage of Zone 9, of areas from Bandra to Andheri, from Worli to Prabhadevi, Dadar, South Mumbai, Central Mumbai, all those areas. So each and every, there are 90 police stations in Mumbai. All the police stations were given this task that you have to go through CCTV footages, you have to go through the human network, you have to revitalize your informant network and track down this accused. Now, they got a CCTV footage of Andheri where the same suspect, a similar looking suspect, was being picked up by a person on a bike. This bike's registration number appeared in the CCTV footage. Police tracked down this biker. This biker was shown the picture of Saif Ali Khan's attacker. He identified him and said that this person is Vijay Das, who is right now in Thane working at a construction site in Thane. Armed with these details, there were 200 cops.
Wow.
With DCP, with 2 DCPs, 3 ACPs, reached Thane, nabbed this accused, and turns out that his name is not Vijay Das. Police was police had suspicion because he was giving details like he has a house in Kolkata, but where in Kolkata he couldn't provide those details. Police suspected that he could be a Bangladeshi national. He was further interrogated. He succumbed to the questioning and confessed that he is a Bangladeshi native. And then he was asked to contact his brother because you know why? They needed a document which could help him prosecute under the Foreigners Act sections and the Passport Act sections. These are stringent sections for illegal Bangladeshi immigrants, and these sections were added in the case, and that is how it was known that he is a Bangladeshi national, and he was produced in court and remand was sought. Now, police are interrogating him to find out whether he has committed any similar prior offences at other places as well. He is being interrogated if there was someone who had helped him in the conspiracy to attack Saif Ali Khan or conduct dacoity at his residence. How he reached this location, how he zeroed in on this location. It is a high-rise, it's a plush locality in Bandra. It has security guards, it has CCTV footage. But this is the line of investigation that is
so Divyesh, one quick question. Yes, incredible, you know what you're telling us, because these details that you're bringing to us helps us understand, and this could be a very important case study, how to be able to nab a suspect in such cases. So then how is the questioning going to be for the next 5 days that he's in police custody to ensure that, you know, that it becomes a watertight case for the police also to take it ahead?
Well, Pooja, as of now, there are senior officials of the Zone 9 Mumbai police interrogating the accused. Their line of investigation, as I pointed out, is to find out whether he has conducted any prior offences. And remember, there is an important piece of evidence which is still missing. The third part of the knife. One part of the knife was stuck in Saif Ali Khan's back. Second part was found at the spot at his residence. The third part, which was held by the accused Mohammad Shariful Islam, is still missing, and that needs to be recovered. That is very crucial for the prosecution, that is very crucial for the case, for the trial to be run against Mohammad Shariful Islam. So he is being interrogated, where did he dump this weapon which was used to attack Saif Ali Khan. And this crucial evidence will be, like police are still looking for it. If it's found, it becomes a crucial evidence for the prosecution, for the case to be run against Mohammad Shariful Islam, the accused who attacked Saif Ali Khan. Pooja.
Okay, very interesting. Divyesh and Mustafa, thank you very much for bringing us up to speed and all the details about the investigation and how finally the man has been caught. Remember, it was eventually a needle in a haystack case, but the Mumbai police and all those teams, hundreds of cops in fact, got together to ensure that he was nabbed. But it's just the beginning of the probe as well. Meanwhile, how is the health status of the actor who was stabbed 6 times, 2 deep wounds, neck and spine? He is under observation at the Leelavati hospital. Our initial information aside, we are told that today he will continue to be observed by the doctor, so likely one more day before he's just discharged and can be back home. Now, Saif's sister Saif Ali Khan did give an update on the health and stated he's recovering well. He may be discharged tomorrow, but he'll have to be on bed rest for a month. But a moment of relief as well for the family members, remember.
First, that we're very, very happy that he's recovering well, and we're very thankful, and we feel very blessed and grateful that it wasn't any worse. And thank you for all your wishes.